Heavy downpour has brought the Millennium City Gurugram on its knees from the last 48 hours. Hour-long traffic jams, numerous potholes, making the lives miserable for an area which perhaps has the highest per capita income in the country because of the number of MNCs that are located in Gurugram. The situation was so bad that Section 144 had to be imposed in parts of Gurugram. Schools in the area remain closed for 2 days. The authorities now say they are busy changing, authorities who are busy changing the name from Gurugram to Gurugram appear to have failed to assess any change on the ground. Here's our first report.
Roads and houses completely inundated as incessant rains battered Gurugram. Life thrown out of gear in Millennium City as poor planning by civic authorities spelling doom for already inundated Gurugram. The heavy rain led to chock-a-block traffic across the new-built city, forcing lakhs of commuters to spend chaotic hours on waterlogged roads. Stuck in overnight traffic jam, the citizens of Gurugram vented their anger. While the people continue to reel under the consequences of civic mess, the authorities passed the buck.
The primary problem of Gurugram is the lack of city planning or urban planning. It's non-existent.
दिल्ली के अंदर भी उतनी ही बारिश हुई थी कल जितनी गुड़गांव में हुई है. दिल्ली में पूरी तरह से उसको ड्रेन आउट किया गया है. तो मुझे तो लगता है पीडब्ल्यूडी को जितने भी लोग लगे हुए उनको तारीफ करनी चाहिए कि उन्होंने अच्छा काम किया.
And not only city authorities, but also the politicians indulging in blame game.
It reflects that the Millennium City of Gurugram is only milked by Khattar government for revenue, but when it comes to providing services, the answer is really zero.
गुरुग्राम क्यों डूबा, क्यों लोग घंटों जाम में फंसे रहने के लिए मजबूर हुए, तो हकीकत आपके सामने है. ये आप देख सकते हैं, घुटने घुटने पानी में लोग यहाँ पर खड़े हुए हैं, बल्कि घुटने से ऊपर तक पानी है. और ये कोई स्विमिंग पूल या तालाब नहीं है, ये एक सबवे है जो सड़क पार करने के लिए बनाया है.
With heavy downpour crippling the city, urban India's worst nightmare turns to reality in Gurugram. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now that's Gurugram. From Gurugram, I want to turn to India's Silicon Valley. That was a long time ago because Bengaluru hardly looks like a Silicon City anymore. It came to a grinding halt after 24 hours of heavy showers. People today had to resort to even using boats to commute in flooded roads. Someone even sent me an image of people who are fishing in the waters. Massive traffic jams again being reported across Bengaluru. From Gurugram, let's shift to Bengaluru.
This is the price of civic apathy. A deluge of neglect has left Bengalurians in knee-deep water. One night of heavy rain and India's IT city is on its knees. Lakes have burst, trees have fallen, and traffic has come to an absolute standstill.
One can imagine the side effects of such kind of deluge. In fact, what you see is a snake here that was actually caught by one of the rescuers here, which actually went into one of the households mainly because of the water-logged areas here, and due to which none of them really realized it. So one can imagine the panic and the tension that is gripping here, the kind of diseases, the insects that this area will be prone to.
Horror visuals of poison froth spilling onto the streets came to light. Polluted lakes like the Bengaluru lake have overflowed, so the polluted froth that we've seen in these waters has actually spread to nearby homes and streets. Several Bengalurians were marooned in their homes waiting for help as water gushed into their homes.
भी बारिश होता है ना मैम, तो दरवाजे तक आ रहा था। इसी पहली बार है वो घर के अंदर आ गया है, तो हमें डर लग रहा है कि बच्चों को कहीं बीमार ना पड़े।
With rains forecast for the next 3 days, there's only one question on Bengalurians' minds. What will happen to their city?
Bengaluru is marooned yet again, and this is not the first time that it has happened. One night of rains and look at what has happened to this area. Waterlogged areas all around Bengaluru, pothole-ridden roads all around the city, as well as water seeping into every household, as well as lakes bursting everywhere. Will the civic authorities take responsibility for this? Who is going to take the responsibility for this deluge? Pratibha Raman, Bengaluru, India Today.
So what has led to this crisis in Bengaluru and indeed across our cities? That's what we're going to be focusing on when we return here on India Today's News Today. That's what we will ask. Who is responsible for this mess? You and I as taxpayers. Is our money going down the drain literally from Bengaluru to Gurugram to Mumbai? India's urban mess. You can call us live when we return. 0120-480-7310. We're coming at 9 p.m. and telling you much more on just what's gone wrong in our metros. Back in a moment.